Kia ora, kia ora. So this reading I feel like has a balance within it. The energy that I'm tapping into, where there is this balanced feminine and masculine energy. We've got the sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. We've got, so this reading is called I Just Want You Raw. This is you feeling into your feminine heart. This is you claiming and taking responsibility of what you do and what you've done, because you have this desire that is being influenced by your good intentions to move forward and find this rawness of life and your authentic expression within intimate relationships. So you are the portal. You are the portal into these emotional and mental realms that you've been healing within yourself. You're the bridge for other people. When you choose people who are still very much in their unawareness, I want to say, but it comes across as being scared for the other person. So you've been on this journey of wanting authentication within the relationships that you spend with people, and you're the portal, okay? So no matter who you meet and you go into wanting more intimacy, so you cross those lines within those relationships, and you go into the depths of the sacral, into your intimate relationships that cross the threshold into your nest, into your home. When you meet people who have never done that before, their rawness, they may not want to go into that just yet, because you're the portal. You are the bridge between here, there, and everywhere in the emotional realms. Do you understand how much capacity you have in your intimate relationships? I also want to remind you that capacity is the reflection of your business capacity, your ability to be able to hold a whole body, a whole entity. Because when we work with wairua in the rawness, remember wairua is raw and you want the raw. So when we work in those realms, the boundaries, the regulations, the responsibility, the navigational skills within that capacity, you are the portal, darling. You are the portal. You bring miracles. You're the lucky girl. You're the soft girl. You're the princess. You're the queen. You're the goddess. You're the whoever you call it. Queen of Swords. You are that idol. You are the epitome right? When people think goddess, they think of you. When they hear it, when they see it, when they come into like some type of thing with goddess, you come to their mind. That's your raw. You say you want it raw, you are raw. You've got it raw. Are you learning how to build deeper, intimate relationships in this point of your life? And what does that mean to you? I feel like you are regulating the way that you hold your passion. It's your excitement. It's your inner child. The portal here, you're calling in people who want to be raw with you, who want to come into your portal. Come into your portal. And this is your business. Your business is going to amplify. Your clients are going to come in with that rawness when you have that structure in place and you know a possible, tangible, logical outcome is going to come of it. And the beautiful thing about it is that when you're raw, it's better than you ever desired. I feel like this reading, we're not talking about one particular thing. We literally are bridging into the here's, the there's, and the everywheres. I feel like you are everywhere. I feel like this is a message. I feel like you are everywhere to someone. You cannot escape their roro. their brain, roro, their brain. They may also be trying to actually escape it through relationships, social settings, but it ain't working. You're lingering on their mind. You want it raw, you give it, you are authentic, you're honest, you're truthful, you are integral. People love it. People love it. And I'm saying people because you may have lived a very lonely life. And now you're realizing that you're actually not the problem. Oh, we've got the sun again. Ace of Swords. Okay, I need to see all of these. We need to move some cards around. So, yeah. There's lots of change coming. You're calling in a lot of emotional security. That's that rawness. You're not also, you are so gentle. And if you're not, be, okay? I feel like the person who's sort of just like, I don't want to say avoiding. I don't believe that the person who's in the social circles who's stepped back, I don't want to say they're avoiding, but I do want to say that they are in the best place that they could possibly be. I don't know what you've done or said or you're doing. What is this? Four of Swords. But it's really getting to people. You're really... I feel like you're really getting people to question their realities. You're like... You're having a huge impact on people. This actually could also be people who watch you on social media, okay? I'm just picking that up. When you're raw on your socials, or maybe you're learning to, so you're practicing in your intimate relationships, readying yourself to do it in your 3D reality that you're projecting outwardly, your masculine energy. That actually makes a lot of sense, because I did say at the beginning of this reading that the energies were balanced in the feminine and the masculine. And this here, this is also, it's got eclipse energy. And I've always associated eclipses with balanced masculine and feminine energy. And I'm going to actually look into that a little bit more. So, okay, I'm very curious about this energy. So I'm going to get some more cards, because this feels like a different dynamic to the rest of the reading. 3 of Pentacles. We've got the Sun. Yeah, I feel like this person who, okay, this also, so you could have had clients that have stepped away from you. And this is not for you to take personally on anything about your business, okay? Nothing to do with your business. It's the activation of the rawness that you carry, all of these good intentions and everything that we've talked about in this reading. That is your effect on people, particularly when you're a healer. And I heard lover, so this also could be a reflection of your intimates as well. If you're in separation with someone who you want to be with. If you're in separation with someone who you want to be with, you need to detach from that person, and that will shift the whole dynamic for you. The detachment is the holding on and releasing, letting go of the person and the potential of what you're holding on to with that person, okay? So you have an attachment to your future reality of some form with this person. You need to learn how to be comfortable with living with the duality of that if you're in separation, because there is like a rejection, there is a mirror happening, okay, with that's that eclipse. We've got the Queen of Cups and the 3 of Wands in reverse, and I feel like this is that lack. There's a lack here. It's your lack. Page of Swords. Understanding that if it doesn't work out with this person, that there's still abundance, because you're on the abundant path. So your clients, some are going to come back in, circulate again. You're going to have to, that's so weird that I said that. You're going to work deeply and intimately with them again for a cycle. You've also got new people coming in. Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. So there's emotional, I was going to say emotional stability. I'm going to say that, emotional stability. We've got some type of like good news coming in. Something unexpectedly good. And that's the thing. You've had unexpected things happen to you. However, they're good. And that's what it's meant to be like when you're on the abundant path. I feel like you're starting to put that 2 and 2 together, is that you are on that path to have it good, not it always be hard. King of Swords in reverse. I feel that there is this, oh, I picked up the sun as well. Okay, thank you. I'm so intrigued by this energy. This feels like new energy coming in. There's new ships coming in for you. There's this new embodied version that's coming in for you. And your business is reflecting that. It's that capacity. It's you being the portal. I'm really seeing the Queen of Cups here. Being that well-watered woman, but it goes deeper than that. It's what that truly means to you in your embodiment. Ships coming in. 3 weeks. Give it 3 is what I'm hearing. I feel like 3 weeks to let it go. 3 more weeks. Huge shifts over the next 3 weeks. The moon and the sun. The sun's now in reverse. The moon, the portal, the inward. It's okay, yeah. Underneath it all, the masculine. Underneath it all, I forgot about him. Like, he fits so perfectly under the 3 of Wands. And then I moved them and then I was like, oh, there he is. So maybe that's like the whole part of it. Actually, that's what I said, wasn't it? Or was that in the other reading? If you're with someone, detach from them and then it shifts the whole dynamic. Detach and it shifts the whole dynamic. Oh, there he is. Fuck. He's not gone. He's actually right there. And he's in reverse with you. And I keep seeing this eagle as flowers. Flowers. It's that connection to you, that masculine connection to your masculine, what you're doing in your 3D reality. For prominently feminine women, their masculinity is in their hobbies, what they do, how they spend their time, right? And the rest of the time is just existing. You take the action to get to that destination, you slip into your feminine, your goddess. Oh, it's time to go. Time to get masculine, and we're going to go and we're going to do some things and we're going to have a level head and we're going to be balanced. Because when you're moving and merging through those other planes, I feel like you actually need less roro when you're moving through that, as opposed to when you're sitting. And there is this different type of masculinity that you take on, but it's not in your body. It's feminine in your body, and you go into your masculine mindset, right? You've, like this, wanting things raw. Baby girl, you better buckle up, okay? At least make sure that you're nice and grounded over the next 3 weeks, okay? Continue plugging in, okay? I like to post daily because I like to remind you that it is possible for you to be happy every single day of your goddamn motherfucking life, okay? You deserve that. You deserve to be regulated every single day. You deserve to be rich every single day. You deserve to be well-watered every single day. You deserve to have somebody come in and tell you how beautiful and amazing you are every single day. That shit ain't hard. I do this for fun. I come here for you for fun because I love you, because I want to give to you, right? You're mirroring me. I'm mirroring you. It is a energy exchange. What we have going on here is balance. It's like equilibrium. It is things coming into full circle moments, okay? And you can do that daily, and you deserve to do that daily, particularly if you are prominently feminine. So it's, and I learnt this energy, and I learnt all of this stuff through my culture, okay? The belief systems of my ancestors mirror a lot of what I know and what I have explored through breath work. And I've had full body explosions into the somatic realms of my tinana, which is the spiritual world. Your nervous system is source. It is the Wairua realms. That's why I love breath work. That is why I love plant medicine, cacao, mushrooms, okay? Beautiful integrations, messages from the divine, from divinity, from gods, goddesses. Own little world, like that's what you do when you do all of these things. You go into your own little world, you come back, you birth into the 3D, and then all of a sudden science is telling me about what happens in your tinana when you do X, Y, and Z, which is what we've just done. And it's like, okay, there's no denying it anymore because it's on fucking paper. What you know is on paper. What you know, people get paid millions of dollars for having. And you're like, it's a sign from the universe that you've come in to change that for people, because white people hierarchy. Did I say that in this reading or the other one? I call it white people hierarchy because all of these difficulties and things that you're moving and merging through is post-colonization. It's post-removal of the Wairua realm and the 3D reality. And you're here to bridge that back in, and you're doing it through your intimate relationships. You're doing it through the masculine and feminine balance and embodiment that you have, okay? And you practice through your intimates. Okay, it's quite normal when you are learning how to develop your skill to call in contracts to help you. However, that is not where you're at anymore. That's that letting go. Okay, so you're letting go of all of that. You're letting go of watching ships come in, contracts come in, people coming in, and you trying to guess what they are. Oh, so sad. No, bitch, it's done. Like, all of that's done. Whatever you've done to this masculine for him to go into hiding, actually, and some of the clients, okay, so the clients going into hiding, they're coming back. Your world will be full again. I feel like this rawness, this journey that you've gone down a very lonely path for you. You've never been alone though. That's the thing. People have been waiting for you to show up, and they're like, yay, she's finally coming, woo! But you've had to let go of so much, and you've had to learn that you are the portal. So keep your portal clean. Don't let people come into your portal until they're fucking worthy, all right? In the Wairua realm, this is your business. People paying you whatever the price is for you that you will be happy to do in an energy exchange with that person based off what it is that you know about the work that you do in these Wairua realms. It's no longer about being a people pleaser, okay? That's what you did. You weren't people pleasing. You weren't doing what these men wanted you to do, and they're like, and you're like, you're like, really? Really? Okay. Carry on. So you are moving through this, you're no longer watching ships come in. You're like, okay, fuck it. I'm going to work on being comfortable with where I am. And taking action from the highest peak. I feel like at this point when you are receiving this message, you are at your peak. You can see very clearly. You have detached enough to be able to feel a sense of freedom in everything that you desire, and that is what you're going to sink into. That is what Spirit is encouraging you to sink into, is that, and fucking invest in it. Okay? Invest in that feeling. Invest in your divinity and that warmth, and understanding that you're free, bitch. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. I love you, and I will see you in the next video.